Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to recap the market session from today, August 20th, and I'm going to talk about what I'm currently watching and recap the same stuff that I've been talking about over the last couple of days to weeks. Now, first we're going to start with crypto because that's the main thing again, along with yesterday. The huge move yesterday continued into today, and these stocks they went even higher today. MicroStrategy, Coinbase, and then the individual coins themselves went higher. Ethereum up another 3% today. MSTR was up about 10% today almost. Coinbase up 8%. So just beautiful moves in all of these names. Bitcoin pushed above 70,000. So just beautiful moves in all of these names. And I've taken a lot of profits now. Yesterday, the after hours, and then today taking a good amount of gains on these trades. So these have worked really well, and I'm looking now to rotate into the next possible opportunity. So we're going to look at those opportunities right now. Something I'm looking at right now is, I covered this in the last video, was NIO. The repeated dark pools that have been coming in over the last couple of days, and you can see in the volume, there was a lot of volume this one day, August 11th. There was volume yesterday too. I think those 2 days were where the dark pool prints came in. See if I can pull it up here if they want to show up. Oh, there are actually more today. Another 10 million today on NIO. So, yeah, it looks like it could be accumulating shares, not the support. This stock has pulled back into a range that has had a lot of support in the past, back in the early this year, January, February, before it ran about... before the stock ran like 50%. So interesting spot for NIO. I think it could be an accumulation here. So I took a position here at 4.55 today, and we'll see what happens from there. Probably going to risk a weekly close below 4.4. On the monthly chart too, I have a lower wick on last month's candle, and yeah, just continues to hold that support, so it could make a move back up into the 5s or 6s, I think, soon. Next up, Ava Technologies. I did also buy this today, like a little bit towards the end of the session at 18.7. I think 3 days in a row down, and a slower wick on both these candles. I think it's probably going to mean revert, especially when it's down 15-16% in 3 days from the ADMA, and in 3 days the stock has also fallen a span of 25%, so it's probably going to bounce 10% here. Took not a big position, a pretty small position on this, and looking for a reversion. If it goes lower too, could probably add more, because there's a lot of support coming down into that 17 around the 17s. But long term, this chart looks good. It fits in with robotics and the whole robotics theme. So it also filled the gap from August 3rd and 4th. So interesting spot. Think it probably wants to bounce. Also saw a spread come in, a bullish spread on Ava Technologies, buying the 22.5 call for September 18th and selling the 30 call against it. 2x size on the 30 call sold, but still it's a bullish, betting on upside, that trade. So interesting one there. SoFi, I added some more today. I bought SoFX and SoFi Leaps. I think this is still valid as long as it holds above this 21 and 50 EMA. But today's candle, again, it's a bearish engulfing, you could say, but not really any serious volume still. So the chart is still intact. The weekly chart still looks good. Back-to-back weeks with pretty tight ranges, so I'm just waiting for this to push above 19. I think it's inevitable. It's going to come soon. Enphase, not really doing anything, down 2.5% today, just an inside day. NVO, nothing much again today. Everything is still intact. Oil is... One second, getting a phone call. All right, so SCO is another trade I was looking at, is oil. I think oil is a possible short here with USO pushing back up into the highs, and then crude also pushing toward 90 at around 86 a barrel. I mean, this whole run feels a little bit more like slow and grindy compared to what we saw the previous one from July that saw oil go up like 25-30% in July. I think this can roll over. And the way the government is intervening in the bond market, I could easily see another headline come in for a ceasefire or some intervention in the oil market to keep oil suppressed into midterms. I feel like 80s is a little too high, but I think the administration, they want oil to be sub 80, probably ideally in the 70s or lower before midterms. So that's an idea there. AMD still continues to look bad. I mean, it's rolled over. I'm still short whatever I had kept. Still short that, waiting for the target lower. Net and CrowdStrike, these trades have worked amazing. I covered the buy positions today on these fully. Just beautiful. CrowdStrike down 12% this week. The bearish divergence played out completely. If you guys have been following me, I've covered this setup at least like 10 times in the last 2 weeks. Talked about it on YouTube, Substack, Twitter, everywhere. I talked about this, how it was a great short up here, and now it's rolled over successfully, and I've taken my profits. My net G position that was short, the double leverage on net, that I was shorting around $21 to $22 a share, and now it's 16, where I took my final cover. CRWL, I was shorting this around 80, and now it's at 59. So just an amazingly successful trade there. Beautiful. The bearish divergence plays out again. That setup has been amazing for me as of recently. The NASDAQ actually now has been down 5 days in a row. So interesting there. Pulling back towards the 21 EMA. Breadth indicators are starting to deteriorate now. I mean, the NASDAQ stocks above 5-day moving average are getting close to oversold readings again. Breadth is deteriorating. VIX picked up again today. We'll see how Korea opens in about 10 minutes. Gold pushing higher, silver pushing higher. Bitcoin, as you guys know, wow, Bitcoin already at 73,000. This could be a resistance zone now, around 73 to 75 for Bitcoin. So we could probably see it pull back here, but not something that I want to personally bet against. But yeah, that's it, guys. Had to make a quick video today, a little bit busy. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Please make sure to like, subscribe, follow, comment, like. Thank you.